What up? This is my face, the Bibby's face. And I bet all your faces are like this right now. At least they should be, because you guys should be listening closely. I'm the Bibby, Poet Warriors. We're going to be talking about something kind of cool today. And this goes, I'm going to talk about, my phone might die, so I'm going to try and make this quick without rushing. But this is going to go out to actors and directors as well. The use of light, right, on stage or on film, what have you. Maybe this is more towards directors on the film, but the use of light, the use of darkness, the use, finding your light, the use of spotlight, whatever, right? Boom, we're getting into it. Light is used in every bit of art, but sometimes isn't viewed or used to the fullest of its potential. Light is a great way to afflict the audience, to provoke an actor, to change the mood of a scene, obviously. Obviously, there's different colors of light. I'm going to talk just mainly about light and darkness, right? But I mean, obviously, you can make eerie moods with like red lights and foggy lights and that kind of thing. Maybe green lights for to set up an environment as well. We'll talk about that too. Why not? Number one. Light. Lightness. Bright light, right? Okay. As an actor, you need to be able to find your light. This is like the biggest, one of the most basic things that some actors just are never taught. Like right at that beginning level, which is super, super annoying for everyone else. Super annoying for the tech people. Like the crew. Super annoying for the director. I've been on all sides of this. As an actor working with somebody else who can't find their light. As a director who can't find their light. And as a crew member when somebody can't find that light. It's the most annoying thing. Actors, you need to be able to find your light, right? As I say this, look right here. There's the sun on me. As I say, going back in the darkness, just so I don't squint my eyes for you, okay? You need to be able to find your light. And this is very specific because if you're not in the light, no one's going to see you. And you need to be able to be seen, right? The tech crew, they're gonna tech around you, be at your cues, find that light in the performance when it's necessary. The other side of things is, I think actors don't use this enough, and so there's a fine line between being out of light, right, not finding your light and not being seen, and actively hiding, okay? This is something that I think isn't really used by that many people. This goes for in theater, in movie, what have you. Like I said, in the movie, it's not really on the actors to find and hide in the light. That's more of a directorial thing and a light designer thing in the movies, in film. But there's something very sinister about darkness that can really, really change a mood. There's a big difference between fading to black, snapping to black, slowly rising from the darkness, keeping it low, right? And as an actor, as I said, hiding. If you've got a very specific pool of light, you can kind of drift on the veil of it to give this really cool, unique, kind of gutty feel, which is really, really underused and is really, really cool. So learning to manipulate your light, and this can obviously afflict so many different things. I just did a snack on Lifeboat by Hitchcock. Hitchcock is very good with light. This is one of those, I did talk about a scene, I'm going to talk about it again. Go watch that snack if you haven't already. There's this really, really cool scene where the German on board the lifeboat, who was the captain of, like, I described all of this, but there's like a villain on the boat, and as he turns more sinister, the sail kind of comes across the sun from him and puts him in darkness as he has this moment to think and contemplate and really change into that kind of sinister character, and then it comes back up and he's there as this. It's very, very cool. Those kind of things are very rarely used. I think a lot of people, actors, directors, are scared of darkness because of, You want your actors to be lit, obviously, and yeah, sure, most of the time you do, but I think there's some fun to be had with darkness. But so it goes both ways. As a director, learn when to use it. As an actor, learn how to manipulate that to your advantage. Maybe even it can lead to some really cool in the moment, alive on stage moments that aren't scripted and you're just having fun with it. The day of or something, or, you know, the dress rehearsal. Have some fun with it. Can be very cool. Can be very, very cool. And can, like I said, can mean a lot of different things. A lot of different themes, a lot of different feelings, a lot of different provocations. My phone just turned off because of the power thing, so I've got to finish. I've got to hurry up. I'm hoping it saved the first bit. We'll see. I'll add this on to the end. There's a lot of different, like, provocations that can happen with the audience when it comes to light, which is really, really cool. You can also scape the stage, right? As we said, you can use color. You can add more emotion to what you're doing, right? If I'm supposed to be out in this gorgeous landscape, get some green lights in there, get people, you know, if people are feeling themselves in this light, light is a beautiful thing. Light can spark so many different thoughts, so many different emotions. I mean, look how we thrive in the light right now. My mood is completely different. I'm outside in nature, the sun's on me, compared to being in my room in the darkness, right? There's so many different thoughts, so many different feelings that can be had in light, in light and dark situations, right? If an audience is in darkness, they're going to feel a certain way. If the audience are like living in this green pool of light, they're going to feel this kind of, you know, beautiful nature, environmental kind of vibe. If they're in blue is kind of relative to like sadness, I think, you know, like dark blue. You know, there's so many things. There's so many things that light can manipulate amongst an audience member, and subsequently will help an actor out as well. That's more of a directorial note. To, you know, do what we can to help those actors. Yeah, man, like, have actors, directors, play around with light. I don't think it's really, you know, like I said, it's not, it is used, don't get me wrong. I feel like there's more fun to be had with light. And I would definitely, in future projects, would like to explore this a little bit more. I have a really cool piece that I've conceptualized for a long time, maybe coming soon. I don't know, we'll see. Have some more fun with light. There's a lot to be said. There's a lot to be felt. There's a lot to be given. And a lot to be hidden.
Tasty.